This is the Qimic single axis or one axis smartphone gimbal selfie stick stabilizer. Now, the one axis element is the fact that it's only this that tilts. Doesn't seem like it's a great idea at first until you actually use it. You can come up with some amazingly creative things because it locks the phone in one axis and then allows the stabilization for when you're moving around in certain ways. Other than that, it does have a magnetically held remote, which just pulls off. It's held in with magnets. And when it folds down, it's fantastic. Because when it folds down, just turn this, locks in place, and it completely folds down in half, completely compact. And if you see these ridges here, it actually allows you to place the holder over the buttons on your phone without actually triggering the buttons. Now you're going to see a comparison of me trying to do something slightly creative in regards to hand holding the phone, and then I'll switch to using this and you'll see how much the stabilization actually makes a difference. Okay, now before I get into that, I just want to make a disclaimer that I received this product at no charge through the Amazon Vine Voices program. I have no affiliation with the company that's selling the product or the manufacturer of the product, and I had no direct contact with Amazon whatsoever. So with that said, let's just get into how good this bad boy is. Okay, now I'm going to try to do a handheld. I'm just holding the phone. As you can see, the stabilizer is still on the bench. And I'm going to try to do a low shot and swing the camera, well, swing the phone up and then bring it back to myself. So let's see how that goes. Okay, and so that's with me hand holding the phone, and now let's mount it to the Qimic single axis stabilizer and see how smooth the footage is. Okay, so now the phone is mounted. Let's see how smooth the footage is. And I actually hit the ground there, so let's try that again. And that is the difference. Now, let me show you how far this actually extends in regards to the selfie stick itself. Okay, so here we have it in the handheld mode, as I call it. And once you open up the tripod legs, which at the bottom, I'm not sure if you can see that, there's a little divot there, so you can just stick your finger right in the center. And the legs are actually reinforced. They have little arms in here to help keep it more stable. Just push it up, and that's pretty much at tripod mode. And now if you keep going, it actually extends to that height there. So it actually is pretty good, especially if you want to be vlogging or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. It's allowed me to get some creative footage out of it. And that's really all there is to it. It's a very simple system. The spring tension on here is a bit high, so you just have to be careful when you're actually mounting it. When I put my phone in, I usually spread both of these at the same time so that I'm not actually adding too much tension to one side of the spring, because it's double spring. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, that is the Qimic one-axis image stabilizer smartphone gimbal selfie stick thing, and it's, I mean, even the legs here, everything is metal. It even has a little divot in the center column here to keep it from flexing. It's a very, very nice piece of engineering, and so far it's been absolutely fantastic. Like I said, haven't had any issues. The one thing is, over time, the motor on the back here may get warm, but it hasn't actually stopped working, and the stabilization is butter smooth. So there you have it. That is my review of this Qimic single axis smartphone stabilizer gimbal selfie stick.